come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Good morning, cyber friends. Happy Saturday. Boy, is it about to be a busy one. And I'm okay with that. Honestly, it's about to be a busy for me for the next 2 weekends, this weekend and next weekend. My bestie is coming over today. I'm taking her on a little date. We're going to do a cake decorating class. We're going to have a girls' day, a girls' night out. So I can't wait to spend some lovely quality time with her. I've missed her. And that's going to take up a majority of my day. So I'm trying to get up, get the day started. I'm about to go to the gym. I need to go to the grocery store, get us some snacks, get us some wine. And then I'll come home, get ready for our class. Then she'll come back home with me. We'll eat, laugh, giggle. And then we're going to put on our dancing shoes. We're going to go outside tonight. So I'm excited. And then next weekend, I will be in Texas, hanging out with my friends and doing it all over again. So let's go ahead and get our day started before the day takes takes a run away from me. Okay, let's go. Back on the treadmill because who else gonna do it if not me? And I'm happy to do it. I think when it comes to the treadmill, I do want to start making a new goal for myself. Like maybe I want to do a certain amount of miles per time that I am on the treadmill, or I want to run for a certain time. But I think at this point, I have started to build enough stamina on the treadmill to where I could start making real goals, because it just was at one point just run for as long as you can, then okay, run for a minute, okay, run for 2 minutes, okay, run for 3 minutes. So now I feel like I have enough stamina to where I can start like setting a real goal for myself in that aspect. So that's probably going to be something that I do in the weeks coming forward, as the journey is ending for us, but the journey is still going for me. Okay, I wasn't just gonna do all of this for 30 days and never do it again. We're still gonna get it done. So you already know how I come. I've really been enjoying those pull-ups. I now can do like 2 pull-ups without it being assisted, because I do have a pull-up bar in my house. That is something that I just think is real gym girl, boss girl energy. If you have enough upper body strength to move your whole entire body up and down. So a couple of years ago, I was gifted a pull-up bar, and by golly, I want to say like 2 years ago is when I was able to start doing it. But I have to be consistent with it, and I haven't been consistent with it. So now that I have pulled them back into my routine, I do want to start doing it at the house. Now this right here, this is new. I am adding new workouts in the last quarter, not gonna lie to you. I don't want to get stagnant. And again, there's still certain muscle groups that I am looking for exercises to hit. So I do be doing my little research on the tick of the talk. And again, I want a fat behind by tomorrow. And they said that I can get it doing some seated good mornings. So I'm going to measure my behind. Because I've been seeing the thickness of my hips filling out a little more, where my hip dips being. And I don't know, I think it's getting a little rounder at the bottom. I need it to get rounder at the top too, so it could give like shelf. Like you should feel like you could stick a cup there like a table and it won't fall off. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of vibe I'm going for. But yeah, I've been working hard. I've been doing what I do. And I don't know what was going on with my knees. Like, I've literally been using my knees for 30 days. But today, I don't know. It was killing me Now, when I do my little lateral lunges that you're about to see in the next clip, I did almost fall. I took that out because y'all not gonna see me down bad like that. But I don't know what happened, but I went too deep in the squat or something, baby, and I almost lost my life. And I do have it recorded, and no, you cannot see it. Thank you very much. And again, I like doing things like this. And if you can't tell, I went up on weights. I went from a 15 to a 20. That 15 was too easy. I was starting to be able to lift myself too easy. I need that resistance so I can know that I'm really working. Because what? Do not cheat yourself, baby. Treat yourself. So this week that is coming up, I will be going up on weights once again. All right? Because I'm not playing. I need to see the results. I need to see the gains. And I am doing so many things to in combination to help me have that. Because y'all know I am still eating clean, and I'm putting protein and all types of stuff I ain't never put protein into. In a minute, y'all about to see me smacking and chewing because I started to burn out of energy, and I still had a workout to finish. So I do love a good protein bar every once in a while. So if you see me smacking hard, I do apologize. But either I was going to eat that protein bar or I was going to pass out in them people's gym, and they wouldn't have cared not one bit. I have fallen in the gym several times, and no one has come to my aid. Nobody has asked if I was okay. So I just know if I would fall out in this gym, I would still be on the floor and wouldn't nobody care nothing about it. So the protein bar was, and I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. And again, now y'all are about to see my knees act up in this because I didn't almost fall, but I don't know. Them knees was feeling real. Yep, right there. It was feeling real off center, but we still got to work out the complete. So I don't even know why I was doing all of that. Like, please do not embarrass me in front of these people. Please do not embarrass me. But we got the work done, and we're ready to start again tomorrow. Welcome back, cyber friends. We are here for another round, and you already know I'm doing a shadow work prompt. And the question that I am going to respond to is, what memories still make me feel ashamed or small? And that's the easy one, if I'm being honest with you. I hate to say it, but dating people that do not value you, that do not see your worth, who hurt you in some of the most traumatic ways, and having to have those memories replay, that absolutely makes me feel ashamed. That makes me feel guilty. It makes me feel small. Because you think to yourself, again, I don't feel like when people harm you or do things to you that it's necessarily an indicator of you did something to deserve that and there's something wrong with you. You obviously can't control other people and their actions and how they treat you. But what you are in control of is allowing things to continue after you've seen it happen or you recognize a pattern. And that's the part that gets me, is just like, how can I be mad at you being a liar, mad at you being a cheater, or any of the things that you have done to me? You can only do to me what I allow you to do to me. So that's on me that I didn't move away from you when you hurt my feelings about this. Why did it take me the 70th time to move around? So that definitely makes me feel, again, ashamed and small. Any memories, especially of like traumatic people where I'm just like, why was I so desperate for love? Why did I want this person so bad? Why did I want this to work that badly? Why was I willing to be mistreated? Why was I not ready to let go after it was very clear that my needs aren't going to be met? When it was very clear that they do not love me, when it was very clear that they do not want me. I'm going off of my last heartbreak, and I definitely still feel bits and pieces of that, but that one, since it's still so raw, it's still not necessarily new, but literally around this time last year, I was getting my heart broken. So I still feel it as if it didn't happen too long ago. On top of, she was the last person to treat me in such a way. And that one, it is so hard to think about memories with her, whether it be good memories or whether it be bad memories. The good memories make me feel ashamed because it was just like, wow, it seemed like she really loved you. It seems like she really cared about you. And you truly believed so. And then she did a complete 180 on you to where it was just like, was she setting you up? Was it ever real? Like, I've only ever celebrated Valentine's 2 times in my life, with the one that broke me and another ex before her. And I've always dated for Valentine's. I've always, not necessarily dated, but I've always, or mainly, been in a relationship or talking to people, but we never celebrated Valentine's Day. Not to say we didn't exchange gifts or things of that nature. I've gotten gifts or random flowers, but like, for real, we take the time to love on each other. It's never been that. Like, I didn't date people that took it that seriously, or I worked, they worked, we were both in school, things of that nature, to where it wasn't any real time to truly celebrate, nor were we making the time to celebrate. And I just went with it. And Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays. And it's one of my favorite holidays, and yet I've never really celebrated it for real. But that's just the hopeless romantic in me, the lover girl in me, to where I'm just like, even though I haven't celebrated it, I really want to one day. I want to experience what it's supposed to feel like, and I want to experience it with the right person. And so again, I only experienced it with that ex and an ex before her the year before. And so I think it's really special. It's really important for people to ask. Ask to be the girlfriend. Ask to be the wife. Ask. It puts you on the same page, and it just shows that somebody is being intentional towards you. So the first person, she literally just asked me over the phone, do you want to be, my Valentine? And she sent some flowers or whatever. And not to say she wasn't intentional. I would deem that as one of my most romantic exes. So, but as far as like it being like this super creative way, this way that was just gonna blow my mind, or to where I would just feel like she was super thoughtful, it wasn't that. And I don't want you to hear that and be like, you're ungrateful, because I was grateful that she asked and that she flew me there and we spent the time together and whatnot. But the last ex, the one that broke me really badly, she actually took the time to do something special. Like, she was an artist. And so she likes to draw and color and paint and all of the things. I like creativity. I like creative people. I'm more on the crafty side. I'm not really into the creative process in that way. Like, I like the color and things of that nature, but painting, I'm terrible at painting. I can't really draw. Every once in a while, I can draw a little something, something, but it's not looking like how I want it to look. But anyways, that was what she was into, and she would watch me color and stuff over the phone or things of that nature. So she took the time to draw and make a coloring book for me, a personalized coloring book, and just various things that she had drew over time. And then there was a page in there that was an abstract picture of us, one of our only pictures that we have with each other, because she didn't want to take pictures with me. But we had one picture together, and she did like an abstract drawing of it. I could tell it was us. I could tell it was our clothes that we had on, how we were small, and the position where we were sitting. And then there was a place for me to color, and it asked, "Will you be my Valentine?" It's just like moments like that to where it's just like, wow, I felt so happy, so thought about, so cared for. And then how can you turn around and do the things that you have done, say the things that you have said, tell me to my face, I do not want you, I do not want this, and play with me time after time after time. So it's like, it's hard to even be happy about nice moments that we shared. Again, it gets into the realm of I don't like my reality being played with. And it's just like, did I imagine this person in you? Did I imagine this good person? This person that made me feel safe and made me feel cared for. And I really wanted to try with you because you were giving me the things that I was wanting, I was needing. Like, you were worth it to me. It was worth it to me. I wanted to see it all the way through. I wanted to see it to the other side. But I wouldn't have wanted to see it all the way through. I wouldn't have wanted to see it to the other side if I knew that you weren't going to be true to me in the end, if I knew you were going to switch up. So that's like sad to feel. When you feel sad and you feel guilt and you feel madness, like, it does shrink you. It does make you absolutely feel small. And again, the negative feelings make you feel that 10 times harder. Like, why was this woman able to tell me every other week, I don't want you? And I would let her go and leave her be. And then the moment she texts me saying she missed me or she cares about me and she doesn't mean what she said, why was I so ready and willing to just forgive everything you said? That she really didn't mean that. That's not how she really feel. Okay, let me try to see how I can fix it. Let me see if I can make the situation better. And that's another thing that makes me feel ashamed of. For people that are always constantly hurting me, traumatizing me, I hate to be like, I'm not a person that's causing issues in my relationship, because that's not true at all. It definitely takes two people. But when it comes to who starts breaking someone first, who starts doing the negative things, and I'm usually not the person to start that. I try to start on a healthy, positive note with people as best as I can. I'm showing up for people. I am loving people. I am supporting people in a way that I wish is being done for me. So I'm giving you the best of the best, to the best of my knowledge, to the best I know how, to the best I am able to do so. So usually the chaos does not start for me. So these people that are traumatizing me, and as soon as I get my feelings hurt and I have to start distancing myself and protecting myself, and it just does not feel good at all. And this person will do these things and tell me that they're sorry. I'm like, okay, they're remorseful. All right, let me figure out how I can fix it. I keep trying to fix people's messes where I was not the person to break it? Why was I so ready to fix something that I was not in charge of fixing? I'm ashamed of that. I feel bad for that. That makes me feel sad for myself that people can just walk all over me and get away with harmful things. And I still stay and I still love and whatever the case may be. And eventually I do leave and eventually the attachment, wears away and I get to safety. But it should not take me as long as it takes me to let go of people. So that's still something that I'm actively working on. My heart is definitely not in a space where I'm ready to like give love again. Like, I'm not all the way ready to be so deep with somebody, so committed to somebody at this moment. It's like I need time to build my senses back up, my walls back up just a little bit more. Because if I was to fall for somebody right now and it does not go well, I don't know if I'll be able to save myself. So I'm tired of getting in spaces where I'm not completely down, especially this last time. I haven't been knocked down like that in such a long time. I sat in depression for pretty much a year straight again. This time last year is when it started. So, doesn't feel good, but all I can do is keep trying to work on myself and work on my responses and how I handle things. So, that's where I'm going to leave it for the day. And we will come back for another episode. And the challenge is almost over. Thank you for listening and being intentional with me being intentional and the support and keeping me accountable and the kindness and the questions and the this and the that. I do appreciate you. And I can't wait to see you on the next episode. Bye.